Hey there, it's Jenny, and I am here today to share with you a traveler's notebook layout. And I am using that floral flowered tree photo. And I am going to trim down both this pattern paper and the white cardstock to 4 1/8 inch and 8 1/8 inches. This is the Cocoa Daisy Meadow collection. I absolutely love the spring elements that are included, and the colors are genuinely one of my favorites. Now I'm going to go through the pocket cards, and I'm looking for one, maybe two to use. And so I'm just going to pull out a handful of them that I feel would work. And so then I can look at them and decide based on 4 or 5 cards rather than 20 cards, if that makes sense. So I really like the blue one with the text on it for the text, but color-wise, I really wanted to go with this pink. So now I need to find a pattern paper that is more graphic, since I have an organic pattern on the left-hand side. So that is why this orange crosshatch print was perfect. It matches the florals and that it's more geometric. And so together they work perfectly and they really complement each other. So I will map my photo on white cardstock simply by adhering it using my Scotch ATG gun and then trimming around the two other sides. This works fine for me. I don't need my mat to be perfect. I know a lot of people feel like they would like it to be perfect. I don't care at all. First of all, I just don't care. And then second of all, I know in the end, when the whole layout is finished, it'll look beautiful anyway. So I adhered down that piece of pattern paper that's slightly longer or taller than the pocket card, and then I adhered the pocket card on top of it, just peeking a little bit out on the white at the top. Now I'm going through these stickers because what I want to find is the strips, the little word strips. I also want to find some washi strips. And then now in the die cuts, I want to find some that will go well with this layout. I don't really want to use any of the animals. I don't really want to use any of the rain elements, as this was a nice, beautiful, sunshiny spring day. So those don't have any place here. However, I figured maybe some plain label type die cuts, a plain circle, those types of things would be perfect here. So, all right, we have the base of the layout. Now I'm going to pull this one little strip of washi type strip, it's really just sticker paper, and trim the edge off. I love how it sort of grounds that little cluster right there. And now I want to put some word stickers, like the little that say just little things, scatter them at the top and the bottom of this photo. However, I feel like it's probably just not going to work. It just doesn't look the way that I had envisioned on this pattern paper. So we'll try it on this die cut, but yeah, I don't love it either. And I'm not saying it's bad, it's just not what I had envisioned for this particular layout. So I'm going to give one more try. No, I don't think this is going to work for me, even though that is what I had sort of planned going into this, making this layout. So I'll pull those off, and I'm going to put the bright yellow one over on the top up here, and maybe this one too, and see how that looks. Yeah, I think it might be a combination of that bottom strip and then the brown. I just don't know. But I'm going to use the little floral die cut, pop it up with some foam adhesive, and put it right down here at the bottom of that card. That will help me. I can think now about those word strips while I work on a couple of other little things. So now I'm going to create a cluster over at the top of the layout using that circle in the back, one of those little word strips, and then one of the chipboard circles. So cute. I absolutely love them. Now, speaking of the chipboard circles, I simply trimmed the top off of one of them so it could sit flush at the top of the page. Now, I do really like that. Now, see, there's those raindrop glitter dots. I love them. They're so cute, and I really want to use them, but again, like I already talked about, there's no need for any rainy day elements here, even though rain is a big part of spring, especially in Oregon where this photo was taken, but nope, not going to do it. Now these die cuts are my favorite. They are just awesome. I don't love the color necessarily, but this font really just, it does the work. Like it's a super versatile piece and I love it when they're included in the kits. Now I'm going to remove that brown strip sticker, take the yellow one and cluster it together with that circle. Love that. Okay. And then we're going to add another little circle to the cluster that points down to the quote. Yep, that's it. Anybody here see how that's just typically what I would do? Oh yeah, it for sure is. So those die cut letters, I'm going to spell out spring across the bottom, and I'm going to use the bottom of the photo to keep them straight. So it's not a perfect science, but it works just fine. So I will peel the back off because if you'll recall, the Cocoa Daisy die cuts are adhesive on the back. All you have to do is remove the back and stick those all down right below the photo. The back is actually really easy to pull off. It doesn't look like it right there. I struggle every once in a while pulling the back of it off, but it really has far more to do with me than it does the die cuts. Now the last thing this layout needs is some journaling. So I printed it on my clear sticker paper. This is just a leftover strip, and I'll save the last little leftover strip. And that's it. Thanks so much for stopping by and watching. I really do appreciate it. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment box below, and I'll do my best to get back to you. Thanks so much, and make it a great day.